Hello guys, good afternoon. It is the 16th, Thursday the 16th of April 2020, and happy belated Easter. No, it's late, but happy belated Easter to everyone. Um, so I thought I would just make a video on basically what's been happening here in the UK during this current pandemic crisis. In regards to work, it's been very quiet for the past couple of days. There was some work yesterday and the day before, but it wasn't that much. Basically, it wasn't busy. So, with regards to the COVID-19 virus, here in the UK, the death toll now currently stands at 13,729 people have sadly passed away. Yeah, again, it's as I said in my previous videos, it's very, very worrying what's going on. And excuse me, adjust my camera a bit. I keep saying it's very concerning to me because from what I've been hearing, the country, our borders are still very much wide open. Our airports are still open. Recently, in the news, they've just announced that they are going to be chartering flights coming in from the eastern European end of the continent to come to the UK to supplement our farm labourers to help with the harvest, just to assist with the food supply here in the UK. And that doesn't really sound wise, as well. You need to contain the disease as much as you can during a situation like this, and they're just not doing that. There's still flights coming in and out of Heathrow, bound from New York and back here to London. So it's very worrying as to what's going on. The death toll here is so high, it's just really, really concerning as the sort of measures they're taking to either combat and contain the crisis, and the way things are being handled, that just doesn't seem to be happening. It almost seems as if they're deliberately trying to make matters worse. It's a Thursday, and now I think for the fourth time, third or fourth, I could be wrong, it could be the third or fourth, but I'll say for the fourth time now, we are going to clap for all the NHS staff, including my mother, who is a nurse, and for other key workers, such as couriers, retail staff such as the supermarkets and pharmacies. They'll be applauded. But it can't, to be honest, the gratification sounds nice, but it's kind of pointless if it feels pointless if the death toll just keeps on climbing higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Other countries around the world have closed their borders. They're not allowing movement in or outside of the country. But over here we are doing the complete opposite. And I just want to go into another point, something I came across. In fact, it's something I've been following for the past several days now. A documentary that was, well, not a documentary, but an interview which was conducted by the YouTube channel London Real. They interviewed, I've forgotten the name of the owner of that channel, but he used to be a banker in the city, but he resigned and he went on to do other things. But he recently interviewed David Icke, and David Icke has been saying that this whole COVID-19 pandemic is basically just some sort of cover-up for a global revolution, whereby states are going to be taking away the power from their people, from their citizens, and making their citizens almost wholly reliant on the government for basically their day-to-day activities and for their overall survival. Now, I didn't get to watch the interview itself properly, but from what I've learned, the interview was almost immediately taken down by YouTube, and instead of contacting the owner of the YouTube channel London Real, YouTube corresponded with the BBC, and one thing led to another, and the channel was just taken down. But it does arouse some suspicion myself as to what is really going on. David Icke has also been saying that the numbers are being fixed, that not the correct data, not the true correct data is being released and being announced to the public. So we're being kept in the dark as to what is really taking place behind the scenes. Now it's kind of like personally I'm on the fence as to what's really going on. People are dying, but are they really dying from the coronavirus? Or are they dying because of natural causes? Are these people that would have died anyway? Do they have unhealthy lifestyles? Do they have any health issues? Just yesterday or the day before, a young nurse here in the UK who was at a Luton hospital. She was heavily pregnant and she passed away from a COVID-19 virus. They managed to save her baby, but unfortunately she didn't make it. So very sadly, she passed away. Now her very, very young child is now without a mother. It's very, very sad. But again, I'm just the way the whole thing is being handled here in this country. I'm wondering, is this virus real or is it not real? Because they're not, the country is not in a full proper lockdown. The borders are still open. People are still coming in and going, and the death toll is rising. So I'm basically just asking, just what the hell is going on. And as I said before, I have someone in my family who is an NHS worker. My mother, she's a nurse. She's exposed to the virus every day, and so far, thankfully, she's not succumbed to any sort of illness. So I'm very thankful. I'm thankful every day for that. But I'm just, just what the hell are we dealing with here? All the necessary steps that you expect a country, any country around the world, to take to contain the virus as much as possible, just to make sure to minimize the spread, just aren't being taken. So I'm just wondering, just what on earth is going on, So yeah, I just want to put that out there, my opinion on what's been developing so far, what's been happening so far with this virus and how it's affected people here in the UK. But I'm going to end the video here, and I hope everyone's well. And anyone who, unless if you have to leave your home, is adhering to the guidelines from the government. And it kind of contradicts what I just said as to whether this is a real pandemic or not. But, I just hope everyone's staying safe and is well. Thanks. Bye.